One thing I wanted to do was keep up the family tradition. I had been a teacher in Illinois and I was able to take early retirement, and it had always been a dream of mine that once I had finished teaching, I would be able to work with religious ed. And my brother had taught in a Catholic school for 29 years. He died very unexpectedly at age 52. And after his death, I thought, okay, I'll pick up the flag, and I wanted to carry on the family tradition of helping with religious education.
Actually, for me, I guess I just responded to a call. I had been praying to have some doors open for me, and I guess this was one of them. Maureen had approached me one day after Mass, and she said, I'm thinking about teaching CCD, and I said, wow. I said, if you do it, then I'll help you and we'll do it together. So it just happened and just responded, and it's just been a blessing. It's just wonderful to be able to be a part of their faith journey and to lead them spiritually to God. And Maureen does a great job with it. She really, I think in this day and age also, the world is changing so much that I think the faith formation they need today, their world is so much different than ours. And I think Maureen does a great job in enveloping the whole role of the child from the head, the heart, and into the soul. And she just is remarkable in what she does.
And Barbara brings to it the grace and love and heart of a parent. She is a former head of PTA, and with that brings all that love, all that care. And I always say we're a team. And also helping us so much is Chris Beal, the director of Faith Formation, who does a magnificent job, and the priests and the other catechists, all willing to share lesson plans, share ideas, have professional ongoing education through the diocese. And I think all of us work together as a team to try to help children learn about God and help them grow spiritually.
Yeah. And it's nice to give back to the church because they give us so much here. Like she said, well, the priests are just wonderful, and it's just a beautiful parish, and it's nice to give something back to them.
And it gives us so much too. I notice in trying to boil down our faith to its very essence, to the most simple elements, so that a 6-year-old can understand it. And you only have an hour, so you need to pick out the most important parts. What will they remember for as long as they live? Of all the things we must teach, of all the things we could teach, what must we teach? And so with that, what's the very most important thing? What will touch their hearts? What will touch their minds? What will live on in their souls? And with that, to see them embrace that, and we hope have that with them for their entire life, is very, very rewarding. Challenging too, but very rewarding.
So that's what you would probably consider like your favorite part. That was my next question. You know, what is it about it, the aha moment where you're like, this is wonderful, this is why I do this?
Yeah, I think the kids' reactions, the kids' questions, how they take things that might have been theological theory, but they make it part of their own lives. This is what it means to me.
Yeah, it is gratifying to see that, and to just know that maybe if you reach one child who can make a difference in this world.
I know one thing we did when Father Marchin comes and does a beautiful lesson on baptism and on holy water, and just the kids just are on the edge of their seats. And one little boy, I think because they do the beautiful blessing at the end of every Mass with the children, after he came and explained the holy water and gave each one of them their own bottle of holy water, one little boy took his little bottle, clutched it to his heart and said, "This is the best day of my whole life." And that is a moment that I'm just going to keep with me forever, how much that meant to them. So you never know what's going to happen or how they'll react.
And the baptisms, we stage a whole baptism. We use a baby doll, and Father Marchin does it with us. and we pick a mother and a father and godparents, and they actually believe that the little boy, I forget his name, holding that baby, and he just kept looking at this baby like it was real and it was his, and it was the most adorable thing. But they get it. They get the whole picture then when they stage something like that.
And I often think if they are ever asked to be godparents, or when they are parents, I would think that they would say, oh, baptism, I can do that. I did that when I was 6 years old. And we put all their names in little, on little 3x5 cards, and we pull the names, and I see some of the kids praying for the role that they'll get. And some of them really, really enjoy it. It's just wonderful to see them and how they listen and how they know it is so real, and they really experience that at a really personal level. It's very rewarding.
So if you were like in an elevator, you know, you had 30 seconds to tell somebody what it's like being a catechist. What does it do for you, and how does it, you know, make a difference in your life and others' lives? What would you tell them?
Oh gosh, I think it just fills me with such joy. It's just gratifying. It's just to know, like I said, that you would make a difference maybe in their life and on their journey through life. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing.
It helps get you to the basics, make you really realize what is absolutely the most important, essential things in life, led by the Holy Spirit.
That's it. We're led by the Holy Spirit.